Previously on the MPP.
Yeah, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. I have no
Not looking
idea.
good. I don't know.
I have no
Let's see.
idea
Who
who
are
it
we?
is. Look at the Mavericks right now. Morris. It's Morris, right?
Isn't
Markieff Morris,
no shot.
number 88.
Oh my god.
It has to be Markieff
Didn't this guy
Morris.
switch teams?
We had Markieff Morris like 4 times in this thing.
God. I thought we
You
had
have been
Marcus Morris. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast. And this is episode number 64, my football number in high school, freshman year.
wow.
64. Don't know, I didn't have a choice.
What a time.
They kind of just gave me the number.
You just did it. Were you at the end of the
Do you
line trying to
remember
get
that?
numbers?
Do you
Yeah.
remember that when we got the
Yeah.
equipment?
Yeah.
You need shoulder pads, here you go. You need a helmet, there you go. You need a jersey, here you go.
You didn't get to choose your number?
I don't think so. Unless
I know I did, but I was running back, so I had to choose only a certain amount of numbers, and I think they're all gone already, except for
you
like
40
37.
you were 40, right?
Yeah, like 37, 45, and 40. And I was like, I'm just gonna go 40. Nice little even number at the end.
Yeah, I think. Well, I guess we chose jerseys and stuff. I guess after a few practices, huh?
Yeah, and then we just had to get in the line, and then I think it's once they announce starters. Starters get to pick first, and then everyone else just free for all.
Yeah, I should have just stayed in line to play tight end, but they're like, there's too many tight ends and not enough linemen. So I was like, fine, I'll go play lineman.
Big tight end, bro. I don't even
Unfortunately,
think he used tight end that much, so it wouldn't have even mattered.
yeah, I just know that I it made sense that I got beaten out because our tight end was like 6'2", tall
Yeah,
and skinny.
yeah, it was Wesley.
Was
I
it
think.
Wesley? I thought it was Nick,
Yeah, I don't know, both of them maybe.
maybe, probably.
Uh,
Way taller than us, and
yeah,
yeah. Oh well.
I was fine playing my scout team. I got moved up, over the year. I approved.
I forgot what episode I showed the highlight, but it's in there.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
It's like in the 40s, I think.
I did get a 40-yard run once.
Yeah.
That was it. I was done. My career was over.
Yeah. That was it. I can't believe I found that in video. It's still up.
Yeah, it's there. It's on Huddle. I don't
Huddle.
know. Huddle exists still. I don't know.
Yeah, Huddle does still exist. But yeah, let's get into this episode. This week, got a lot of interesting stuff, and Noah will give his headlines from this last week.
Yeah, so there's been huge movement in baseball, and saying huge movement, there's been one move.
Yeah.
One major move, at least. A lot of other names have signed or been traded, but nobody really cares about them. Yeah, unless you're a fan of that fan base, you don't really care. But
or the player, I don't know.
Yeah, the Yankees traded for Juan Soto and Trent Grisham. So last year, there's a lot of people saying they need left-handed bats. They only had one left-handed batter in the lineup, Rizzo, until he got hurt, and then they didn't have any, I'm pretty sure, for a while.
Yeah.
So now they get two in the outfield when they were rumored to get Cody Bellinger. So obviously, no longer probably going to get Cody Bellinger.
Yeah.
But they traded Michael King, Drew Thorpe, Randy Vasquez, Johnny Brito, and a catcher.
Burrito?
Johnny Brito. Burrito. Brito. And then Kyle Higashioka. Or Higashioka. The only I think Burrito's been in the MLB. Michael King had a great year last year starting. Came up as a relief pitcher, turned into a starter.
Yep.
Drew Thorpe, big prospect. Catcher, big prospect, and Randy Vasquez is a prospect. But um, big move by the Yankees. Huge.
Yeah.
Like I think maybe like 3 days ago, or just beginning of the week this week. It was basically like we're just waiting for it to be, um, everything to be confirmed, everything to go through. They're waiting on medicals, I think.
Yeah.
But it was basically rumored that it was a done deal since the start of the week. It took a few days, but then it was finally officially announced. And Juan Soto, huge get for the Yankees. Let's see how he does in the Bronx. Not a lot of people can handle the Bronx.
Didn't the Yankees also get Verdugo?
Oh yeah, they also traded for Verdugo with their rival, the Red Sox, which
Yeah.
you don't see happen that often between rivals. I think the last time, not in baseball, but in sports, where like I guess divisional trade was Hawkinson to the Lions from the Vikings. Um, but I can't think of. I mean, I'm sure it happens, but not very often.
Yeah. No one really likes to trade to their in division.
Yeah, see that player 2 or 3 times, or however many times for
Six
baseball they see
times.
him.
Is it eight
Yeah,
times?
eight
More than it has to be
series,
more than that. Oh yeah, eight series.
eight
Okay.
series. So it's like
32.
3 times 8,
30.
or 4 times 8, depending on how long the series is.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's the first one. Do you have anything to say about that one?
Um, not much. I did see a was it Maben tweeted out that the Yankees should get rid of the no facial hair policy
Oh yeah, I saw that.
because free agents don't want to go to the Yankees and get rid of their facial hair, so that it's not like a popular destination.
Yeah, it's just like an outdated policy. It's kind of
Yeah,
just make them be clean. Not have a caveman beard like multiple players out there.
like
Like
what you're rocking right now.
this is not a caveman beard. If you see
I know.
Brandon Marsh, I think Charlie Blackman,
Yeah,
there are some crazy beards out there with super long hair. I think they can keep
yeah,
like the hair roll probably, just like not buzz, but just keep it clean hair and then cleaned up beard. I think they're fine,
yeah.
but um, that'll probably change in the next couple of years. I don't know why
I
it's
don't
it's
know,
really a thing.
dude.
It's
We're going on 2024, bro. It still hasn't changed.
it'll change. It'll change eventually.
Yeah,
I think.
but
Um,
kind of wild. Juan Soto. I guess I was I was watching Sports Center. You know how they do analytics over there. They were saying that Juan Soto usually goes opposite field if he really gets a hang of one. Like that's his favorite swing. And Yankee Stadium is farther in left field than it is right field. So like, oh, some of his home runs may not get out.
yeah, but I think
But you also have 300, feet in
Yankee
right
Stadium
field.
is also smaller in left field than most other places.
Yeah,
Also, so um, yeah, but maybe we'll see him become more of a pull hitter, even though that's not really his game. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens. I think he'll be fine. Um, he gets on base a lot. That's what the Yankees need, and the Yankees didn't really have to give up any crazy
yeah,
players to get him. So they get to run it back with some of their young guys next year and see how it goes. We'll
yeah.
probably see him try to sign a pitcher still, especially since they lost King. But um, good trade, I think.
I think so.
See if they can re-sign him. It's a 1 year on a 1 year contract.
Very short
Rent
term.
looking like a rental right now. So we'll see.
Wild.
Next, I'll go with Ohtani. Huge speculation with Ohtani. Nobody knows where he's going. But I want to see where you think he'll sign. So we got nobody has been ruled out yet of the Ohtani sweepstakes. There's been
Yeah.
rumors,
Because
teams are in favor more than other, but they don't really know.
Roberts was spilling the beans, and people are
Yeah,
like, "Hey, bro, Ohtani wants to keep this secret."
they're
And
like, oh,
then,
Dodgers are out.
yeah, and then everyone's like, oh, "Okay, well, now the Dodgers are out." Like, no shot, the Dodgers are out, right? Because Dave Roberts said something.
No, I mean, If
But
anything,
then
Ohtani
now,
will be
now,
like, oh, that's not what I
now
want
it's
to do.
very quiet on the Ohtani front. Like no one's really saying anything. The
It's
Giants
it.
haven't said anything. They're just saying that they are hoping to sign a big player. So
Yeah. Um. So yeah, the teams in it are Dodgers, Giants, Angels, Mariners, Mets, Padres. Braves have been rumored to be in it, and the surprising dark horse, the Blue Jays, have emerged out of nowhere. It seems
yeah,
like a lot of talks too that they were just going to trade either Bo Bichette or Vladimir Guerrero Jr., which even if they sign Ohtani, they'd probably still trade one of them. Which one do you think, one of those teams, or you have a surprise other in there?
well, I mean, I think both of us want him to go to the Giants, right?
Okay, yeah, yeah. So we're biased with the
What
Giants, but is
yes.
there like
If there's an unbiased pick, I would say
the Giants?
I mean I don't I would see the Dodgers, right? Of course, because they have hella money and they probably have the best chance to win, right? They've been in the playoffs, they won the division, so they know if he wants to go to a winning team and have the best chance to win, it's probably the Dodgers. If he A lot of people say he doesn't like change and he likes routine, and so he already knows the routine of the Angels. So he may go back to the Angels, which I don't see, but hey, some people know more than I do. If ish, kind of.
Yeah.
And then Blue Jays would be interesting all the way to Toronto, like Canada. You're gonna be like an international star, which I don't know. It could be an interesting fit. But I think in the end, I think he's gonna sign with the Dodgers.
Yeah, I think if he really wanted to win, he would just go for the Braves. Like was a little rumor there for a while. Um, they're on his timeline. The young players also all
Yeah,
signed for 5 to 6 more years under contract, so they're ready to go. But I do really believe, unbiased opinion, he's going to go to the Giants. I think the Giants will give him the most money, even though the Dodgers have a lot of money to spend, obviously. I just think the Giants would be more reckless with the money because they feel like they have to sign someone huge. Like if the Dodgers are like, look, we'll give you 450 million, and if you ever pitch again, you can make that contract 500 million, 550. I think the Giants will just say,
yeah,
we'll give you straight up $600 million whether you pitch or not,
yeah.
and he'll do it.
I
So
forgot who said something, but someone I would take this deal. Someone brought up that a team if a team gives you $40 million base salary, right? But then if you every game that you start and pitch, it's an extra $1 million. Which if you start like 20 games, that's an extra $20 million.
yeah, I think I don't think it'd be that like basic like
I
that.
Yeah, but like
I think it'd be more incentive based. It had to do with like innings over the year,
yeah, but I
like
mean just to start, just to pitch.
yeah. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of clause in that for all the contracts he's getting,
Yeah.
but there's a potential that one team will be like, okay, fine, look, we'll pay
What
you as pitcher hitter, and we don't
yeah.
care, we don't care.
What do you think is gonna be the number? How many
Ooh.
years and what's the number?
Yeah, at one point people were saying $600 million.
I think that price has come down a little
I
bit.
think it'll be a 12 year. It'd be 12 between 12 and 15,
Oof.
and it'll be five at least 550 million.
Nice.
I think it'll be just under 600, but it's
I'm
going to
gonna
be a lot of
I'm
money for a lot of years.
I'm gonna go a little 10-year 575. That's the number for me.
That's a lot. It's
It's a lot of money.
7.5 million a year.
A lot of money.
Yeah,
Watch, the Giants are gonna freaking throw 600 at him.
that's what I'm saying. I think they might do it. That's the only reason why I think he'll sign. Like, how do you turn down? a $600 million contract, and you might not even have to pitch.
Yeah,
Even though I know he
he
wants to
probably wants a
probably,
pitch, right?
yeah, but maybe not this year, maybe not next year. We'll see how they want
Yeah,
to handle it. But um, hey, this
crazy.
guy, he's a guy.
He's the guy.
But speaking of money, we got NIL
A lot of money
news.
talks in the
Yeah,
headlines.
uh, Marvin Harrison Jr. and Travion Henderson allegedly offered huge NIL deals to stay at Ohio State. I believe Travion Henderson has already said he's staying another year.
Jeez.
Um, he sorry, they were offered like first round pick money. Apparently, the numbers haven't really come out, but I think it makes sense for Henderson to stay. He'd probably end up being like a late second or third round pick. He had a great
Yeah.
year this past year, but running backs just you have to be out of this world to get picked first round, unless you're Jameer
Bijan.
Gibbs. Um, yeah, Jameer Gibbs just I don't know. I think he was great, but 12th pick, it's crazy.
But Bijan was top 10.
Yeah, no, obviously Bijan, but everyone saw him as the next Saquon Barkley,
Gotcha.
which he had a great year. Um, and I find it hard to believe Marvin Harrison Jr. won't come out. I just there's reports saying he wants to beat Michigan. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, who really cares
I think
about
if
beating Michigan?
he's trying to say something other than the money is pretty good, what I'm
Yeah,
getting offered. Like, what else am
exactly.
I going to say?
Yeah,
But that's such a
I
dumb reason.
yeah, it's like I want to beat Michigan. I want to
I
want
want
to
to win
win
the Big Ten
here. Yeah,
title.
and it's like who cares about that stuff?
Yeah.
Like literally, all these guys' main goal is to make it to the NFL.
Yeah.
So like just like that, their mind doesn't just change to um no. I want to stay in college.
Yeah. And then a lot of people are like, once you get to the end, you want to get to the NFL as soon as possible because then you have to wait, what is it, 4 years, 5 years on a rookie contract, and then you get
Yeah,
paid.
exactly. You get a second contract, and the whole thing about the NFL is you want to get to a second contract as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
That's where the real money's at.
Yeah.
So
Dude, this guy's going to be a top 5 draft pick.
he'll probably be a top three. So it's
Yeah,
like
top 3. Why? And
almost
if you
guaranteed.
get a top 3, then you get extra money. So it's like,
Exactly.
I don't know. So it's just so dumb.
I mean, that's not even kind of the signing bonuses. Like signing bonuses are out
Exactly.
of this world.
Yeah.
So I just find it hard to believe he's probably going to end up being picked by the Bears, if not the Bears, the Patriots, who have the 1 and 2 pick right now. So um, someone's gonna. I just don't see it.
I don't
It's
see
just
it.
not Henderson. I can see he gets paid a lot of money. Had a great year, come back, um,
Yeah.
have another great year. College running backs usually have amazing years in college. They don't really struggle as
Yeah.
much, especially when they come back. So he'll be fine. But yeah, that's all I have.
Well, moving on to more money. Uh Surprising news out of the PGA Tour. We thought everyone was done with going to the Live Tour. Uh but no, I guess another round is coming. Uh Supposedly the PGA is gonna sign a merger with the Saudis to merge Live and the PGA in like next year or something. But this offer was still on the table, and Jon Rahm couldn't couldn't turn it down. He was a big supporter of the PGA, saying that if you go to Live, he was the one of those guys that was talking bad about the Live, and now he's gonna go join Live for over $600 million.
Yeah, because at this
Crazy.
point, there's no difference between them, right? Like that much.
Yeah, so like he could still play majors. He just won the Masters last year, so he does get exemptions into this year's majors. The one thing he can't do is play in the Ryder Cup, which Rory has been adamant that he wants the rules changed so live golfers can play in the Ryder Cup. Um, so I don't know. It's very interesting. Uh, if they do merge, he can play on live for like a year, and then he'll go back to the PGA, and he just got the bag. So
I mean, at this point, when it's basically just the same thing, like, why not take the money?
yeah,
Like,
if this offer is still on the table, like after
yeah,
this whole thing, like yeah, exactly. Why
I
won't he
understand
just
before because it was like different
yeah, like it was like
leagues
really
or
brand
whatever.
new,
Yeah,
it was a big huge fight
yeah.
and
But
I
once
don't
they
know.
merged, like, give me the money. What are we
Dude, you
talking
might
about
as
here?
yeah, just get the money and then go back.
That's crazy money
600 million just to play.
for for
You
a
don't even have
year.
to win. So,
Not even as long as a 10-year contract like Ohtani.
no. It's
He doesn't have to commit that long.
he does not. No. I think also too, I think it's like 3 years. I think
Yeah,
it's
it's not.
3 years, 600 million.
It's just dumb
Yeah,
money.
it's dumb money,
It's
yeah.
just dumb.
I also too like I know a lot of people say, it's a Saudi Arabia, it's like blood money. Like
I'm not turning it down. I'm sorry.
there's a lot of people like when everything first came out, everyone's like, okay, like where's the money really coming from? But like I feel like now if people are like, why are you taking the money? Like why are you going to live? Blah blah blah. It's like, dude, if someone offered you 600 million to just keep doing what you're doing,
You're
dude, I'm gonna
basically
take the
still part
money.
of the PGA tour, like PGA, whatever. It's like
Yeah.
I'm not.
Like
I'm not
it's
really changing anything. I'm just
yeah.
making more money.
Yeah, it was kind of awkward to leave last year, but leaving this year,
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's kind of like, this whole thing is gonna blow up anyway. So,
Yeah. Take advantage of it while you can.
exactly. Tomorrow, Heisman presentation. Let's do a little prediction here of who's gonna win. I think I know who Noah's gonna choose. Uh, the finalists, if you don't know, is Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Michael Penix Jr. Uh,
A couple juniors.
yeah, a couple juniors. Um, I think Bo Nix would have won the Heisman if he would have beat Washington, but I think since he lost twice to Washington, he's not gonna win. I think I got Jaden Daniels, but it would be nice to see Marvin Harrison to win.
That's crazy. Or no, never mind. I thought I said Harrison prediction, but it's Heisman prediction. Although you just switch your prediction like that. It has to be Jaden Daniels. He had an insane season, passing, running. I didn't know he can run like that.
Yeah,
He probably catapulted himself into the first round. Um, I can't even imagine the talks of him potentially being like one of the first quarterbacks taken after the combine. I
yeah,
can. He's gonna have crazy combine numbers. Um, he's gonna be like a Anthony Richardson, just like not as ripped.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I think it's an easy win for him.
yeah. I mean, he has over 40 touchdowns, 40 passing touchdowns, and then he added, I think, 10 or more rushing touchdowns. And then a lot of people were saying that the best, the best QB since whoever was probably Joe Burrow in his season. Like his season was crazy. Joe Burrow went off. They
Yeah.
were saying that Jaden Daniels his season this year better than Burrow's season. Like it's just wild. Like I
Well, he
don't
had
know how
like
you not win.
that 600 total yard game once, right? Or like 500 something total yards, where he
Yeah,
threw for like 300 or 400 passing yards, and he ran for like 150 yards. Like it was like some insane game.
yeah.
He had like 6 total touchdowns. That alone gets in the Heisman.
And then just real quick, I did bring this up when I was at work, but like looking at the runner ups the last couple seasons, kind of just wild to see like who was um in
Bryce
the
Love.
committee. Yeah, Bryce.
Forgot about that
Yeah,
guy.
dude, what happened to Bryce Love?
Just
I saw
disappeared.
who was like a Toby Gerhart. Do you remember Toby Gerhart?
That guy was a beast.
He was.
He's a big old, like, basically a fullback playing running back,
Yeah.
and he was just barreling over people.
Like I didn't realize Manti Te'o was runner up to Johnny Manziel. Um yeah, so the last was it Desert Charles Woodson was the last defensive player to win.
That's a Rex Grossman. Go Bears. Runner up.
Yeah, pretty wild names on here. Jake
Yeah,
Plummer.
it's gonna be a lot of these guys that just disappeared.
Yeah, ones we
Never
get.
did anything.
Yeah, Bo Jackson, Doug Flutie, Steve Young was runner up. John Elway runner up. Yeah, so pretty interesting just to look at who was previously um Heisman runner ups.
Yeah.
And then finally, Caitlin Clark, women's college basketball is back, but Caitlin Clark is still proving that she's dominant. Probably going to be the first overall pick in the women's NBA draft. She is the first player to get 30,000 points, 750 rebounds, and 750 assists. So pretty wild stat. And
Domination.
she clinched the 30,000 point mark by just shooting it from the logo. I mean, how can you that's like the best way to break something.
Yeah, like knowing you're like, okay, I'm gonna break this record right now.
Yeah.
Let me shoot it from the logo. I'm
Well,
sure it was like this. Let me try it once. Like that's probably what it was. Like I'm gonna do it once.
yeah.
If I hit it, I hit it.
Also, too, I can't I kind of know the shot, but I think she was on like it was like a heat check type of thing. Like
I
she
mean,
just shot it.
she's
And,
always on a heat check. She's
I
crazy.
know.
She's
Yeah.
always everything she shoots seems like it goes in.
Yeah.
She's a beast.
But those are our headlines from this last week. Let us know if you missed anything. Let's move on to our favorite game, Weddle.
Oh, Bryce Love. Do you think he's on here?
I don't even think he's on the team.
No, he's on. I don't think he's on the team right now.
You think he?
Um,
Nope.
no.
Bryce Young.
Yeah, it was so good. I want him to be on the Bears. What are you thinking? What was it last time? A receiver?
Ezekiel Elliott. He had a good game last night.
Yeah, throw him on there.
Uh, ooh,
Okay, okay. Not running back.
wide receiver.
Short receiver definitely has to be.
Isn't like Bryce Young, Kyler Murray? Are they other under 6 feet?
Yeah, that's true. If you want to throw one of them, I don't care. Either one.
Who's in the who's in the NFC? Right, it's NFC. So
Nuts in the AFC because the division said AFC East is yellow. So
so it's got to be Bryce Young. Yeah. No, can't
yeah,
be.
or no, they're both NFC. So
Dang it. Well, shit.
um, I don't know if there's any other short QBs like that.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
We had him
actually, he
already.
is.
Didn't we have him already?
Oh, I don't know. Might have been a while ago.
Oh, he's older than 28.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's
Um,
wide receiver.
Wide receiver, short. How tall is Tyreek Hill?
5'10".
Try Tyreek. Or wait, no, never mind. Never mind. They're both AFC East. Um,
Buffalo's in that division.
yeah, so don't choose from that
Jets are in
division.
the division.
Yeah, I can't choose from that one.
It's gonna be any one of the Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
I was thinking like Josh Downs.
It's a
He's
good one.
small, but he's just young. Okay.
Damn, it's 5'9".
Still young. He's only what, like 23 or 24.
Yeah. AFC South.
What about Ridley? Well, no, Ridley's number 0.
Mm, who else is in AFC South?
It's Titans,
Titans,
Houston,
Bucks,
Tank
right?
Dell. Tank Dell's number 3.
I like Tank Dell
I don't know how tall he is, but
or Nico Collins, huh?
yeah, I think he's kind of young. Easy.
Hey, Tink Dill.
Easy.
Easy.
Little rookies. A couple rookies to help to get that one done.
Nice. Weird how we go from Ezekiel
Somehow I made it to
yeah, to
Tank
Josh
Dell.
Downs and then Tink Dill. Wow.
All
Well,
right.
nice.
What are we thinking? Just do the picks?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do picks.
Yeah, no podal.
No portal.
I still have to post the other podal, another Weddles.
It's
So
okay.
I'll
We're
probably do 'em at some point
a
here.
couple of weeks we're out and about.
Yeah. Yeah. Almost back to back weeks. That's gone.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if you saw my picks, but I have something to say about my picks. But go
Fair.
ahead, Noah. Well, who are your underdog picks for this week?
All right. So this week, last week, all my picks hit. All three of them. Patrick told me on his three. But I want to go to the New Orleans Saints, their game here. And I will go with Chris Olave, higher than 68.5 receiving yards. Nice, 67.5.
Even better.
Hopefully, I think Jameis Winston's still supposed to start, so he's going to be slinging that thing looking for Olave.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And then we'll go to the Vikings and Mr. Reliable, TJ Hawkinson. He'll get you a nice 50 yards a game, 45.5 receiving yards.
Even better.
Yeah. So hopefully, the attention shifts to Justin Jefferson and Hawkinson gets some open looks.
Yep.
And then we'll go to the Colts, Indianapolis Colts. I believe this game will turn into a shootout here.
Okay.
No defense. Gardner Minshew higher than 31.5 passing attempts. He's thrown 42 the last 2 weeks. So let's go ahead and get it going. All right. That's 3 for 3.
3 for 3, huh? Nice. Good picks. Well, I'm glad you chose probably reasonable picks. I went with a little out there picks, but I think they're still gonna hit. So I just did mine. I put it into the system. If you do my 3 picks and you place $1 and you win on all of them, they're gonna win you at least $40. So got a couple scorchers on here for you.
So you want to do those separately? Go ahead and do them separately.
Want to do them separately?
No, I'm just saying in general. Like,
Oh, yeah,
if
yeah.
anyone wants to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I got mine in, so if I do hit, I do get $40. So, uh, the first one I'm going to go with is Jamison Williams to get a touchdown this week. Look at that! Look at that multiplier right there. 2.7.
That's the highest multiplier I've seen.
And it's also he did get a rushing touchdown last week, so maybe a little end around trick play against the Bears.
Yeah, they get inside the 10. He just a little.
It could happen. He's got speed. So Jamison Williams rushing or a receiving touchdown. Next, I'm going with one that's you can choose with Noah's picks and you'll probably get it. I'm going with the 49ers here. Can't go wrong with a little Deebo Samuel getting higher than 68.5 rush plus receiving yards. He does it all. So I think he added 20 yards last week and 70 receiving yards. So probably going to have another big game against Seattle. And then finally, Noah, a little scorcher for you. Another scorcher. We're going with the New York Football Giants. And we're going with Jalen Hyatt to get a rushing or a receiving touchdown.
3 times.
3-time multiplier. Never seen it before. He just gotta hit it.
The highest multiplier I've ever seen.
He did get 100 receiving yards last week, so
he's due.
Let's get a little 60-yard and a TD. So
just throw it up. He's tall. Got some speed.
So if you do Jamison Williams touchdown, Deebo higher than 68.5 receive rush, and the Jalen Hyatt touchdown, that will get you over $40.
Nice.
And if you even do our picks right here, you get $55 if you do the same.
Yeah, and that's not counting the Hyatt one. So
yeah,
you replace one of my picks with the Hyatt. $20. or go 50. You just need to get
Or
one of those scorchers to
50
hit
insurance.
all the other ones.
You still get $20 if you put in $1. So
Yeah.
pretty good right there. But those are our underdog picks. Let us know if you want us to do only scorchers or NBA picks
Or a combination.
or a combination. But yeah, underdog. Haven't
Yeah.
won in like 3 weeks. So
Yeah, it's not going on TikTok. Don't worry. 3 weeks apart.
okay.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, it's been about a week for me.
Taking a little break from NBA.
The only thing left to bet the bet.
I think it's time to come back to the NBA. But yeah, if you made it to the end of this episode, let us know. Put down in the comments what I just said. That
What?
I haven't won in 3 weeks.
Oh, comment. I haven't won in 3 weeks, and we'll know you made it here.
Yep. But yeah, that's episode number 64. Uh did we mention that we mentioned it on the pick'ems this last week and this week, but
What?
last week we won first place in the pick'ems.
Yes, we did win first place in the pick'ems. We only
Probably
got
could have
two
should have
picks
opened that
wrong.
should have opened the show with that, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
I mean that's for
It's for the pick.
the pick'em video. They know. They watch both of these videos. You guys watch all the videos. So if
Exactly.
you made it this far, you watch all the videos. Come on, don't lie. Put it down in the comments.
You
I haven't
think
won in
just
three
skip
weeks,
ahead?
and I watch all the videos.
All right. We'll see everyone in the next one.
See ya.